Are you invisible in a crowd? Does everyone avoid you? Today, we will learn 5 psychological tricks that will instantly make you attractive and respected by everyone. Let's get started. Why is everyone ignoring you? Have you ever been in a situation where you are what you are, even if you are not? Ever notice how quiet moments reveal hidden patterns in the way people move around each other? A certain presence enters, pulling others close like unseen tides. The air shifts fast, even before anyone speaks. Attention gathers toward them, drawn not by noise but weight, something steady in their stillness. Others lean in without deciding to. You watch heads tilt slightly downward, almost imperceptibly, as though gravity itself favors one among many. But we also know the other side of the coin. There are many of us who live as ghosts, even in society, out here, yet unseen by anyone around. Speaking up, though silence answers back just the same. On your feet, still overlooked like floorboards beneath their shoes. Maybe wondering now what makes them different than you. Not just watched it happen to others, felt it crawling under my skin every single morning. Sit across from strangers who act blank at work, then again later among friends. Always treated like air where bodies should notice. And from this long period of pain and loneliness, I've come to a strange realization that respect is not a natural gift that only a lucky few will receive. It's actually a subtle mental game. If one can master its rules properly, one can impress anyone. I've spent the last 3 years researching human behavior, sociology, and evolutionary psychology extensively, and have boiled this whole thing down to a few major changes. These changes are not just simple tips, but they shake up everything deep inside your brain that will force other people to consider you a very important person. If you're tired of hiding behind your shadow, listen to these words very carefully. Stand like a winner. Before words come out, signals already travel through stance. How someone holds themselves tells more than they might think. Not just in jungles, but even inside glass offices. Presence speaks early. First impressions often hinge on shoulders, spine, the tilt of a head. Standing can shout confidence or whisper doubt without sound. Most of us subconsciously walk in what psychologists call a defeated posture. Curved neck, slumped shoulders, gaze fixed low, as if shrinking from notice, making ourselves small. Almost like saying sorry for simply being here, occupying air. That slump? A quiet surrender, broadcasting you do not matter. To stand where eyes meet yours, unflinching. Try the stance called victory. Not about forcing pride into your posture, puffing out like a startled bird. Instead, let bone line up with bone, muscle resting just right. Walk tall, spine aligned, not slouched ahead. Head level, gaze steady, chin even with the floor. Arms swing free but calm, motions smooth, thoughts quiet. Space opens up when your body does not shrink. Your presence fills what your posture allows. And if you feel confident, you not only send a message to others, but also control the hormones within yourself. Modern science says that standing with your chest up increases testosterone levels in the body and reduces levels of the stress hormone cortisol. When you stand confidently, people assume that you must be in a big position or have special abilities. The power of slowness. Watch how fast people move. That tells you where they stand. In an office full of motion, notice whose feet never stop. Likely it's the newest hire, maybe the courier, or someone answering to everyone else. Hurrying through conversations? That often hides nerves, a shaky sense of worth. Speed gives away neediness more than effort. Watch how a chief executive moves. Not hurried, calm steps, a quiet voice. That ease comes from knowing eyes are on them. Slowness becomes strength. Speaking without haste shows presence. Rushed words can hint at fear. Fear of being cut off, or worse, sounding untrue. Some listeners feel pushed when speech races ahead, meaning needs space. When spoken too fast, understanding gets left behind. Most people notice when you fidget while speaking. Plus, their irritation builds quietly, even without words. Try easing into slower steps, softer motions with your hands. Then let your voice settle too. Strength isn't shown by reacting fast. It's held in staying steady. The one who breathes evenly during chaos holds unseen power over space and moment. Leading doesn't shout. Instead, stillness pulls everyone else toward its rhythm. Eye contact techniques. Staring into someone's eyes might seem small, yet it carries weight older than words. A steady glance can spark connection, yet linger too long and tension creeps in. Some drop their gaze fast, as if caught doing something wrong. Others lock on hard, turning a simple exchange into something charged. Few find the middle path, where attention feels natural, not forced. There is a special rule for respectful eye contact that I call the triangle technique. Instead of looking into someone's eyes like a robot all the time, maintain eye contact for about 80% of the conversation. The correct way to do this is to look first in one eye, then in the other, and briefly glance at their forehead or the top of their nose before returning to their eyes. This steady beat lets your eyes move with ease, yet strike strong, because when you meet another's stare without shifting, it quietly signals depth. Someone who doesn't bend under pressure. This creates an instant emotional bond. Yet here's the thing. Standing your ground isn't about staring someone down. It's about staying steady inside your own skin. In everyday moments, eyes meet. Then one person drops their gaze first, often because it feels awkward. That small shift? People read it as weakness. Practice holding your glance without strain, simply relaxed. Over time, space opens around you. Things tilt, ever so slightly, in your direction. Listen more than you talk. This is the age of propaganda, where everyone is screaming to assert themselves. And that's why a person who is patient and listens attentively to others undoubtedly becomes interesting and important to everyone. Start by speaking less about yourself while having conversations. Others come before you. Wait until they finish completely. Yet plenty simply hear only enough to reply, not truly grasp meaning. Their real aim? To jump in fast, sidestepping every word just to share something personal. Still, deep respect grows best when listening feels like giving space, not waiting your turn. Staying quiet does not help much unless you also lean in slightly when they speak. A small nod here, steady eye contact there. These quietly say, "I hear you." Questions pop up naturally if you actually follow what they're saying. Full presence, moment by moment, shifts how others see you over time. They start feeling valued simply because you do not rush past their words. Respect builds without speeches or clever replies. Silence, oddly enough, paints you as thoughtful instead of empty. The quieter you are, the heavier your few words become. Most times, folks walk away realizing they spoke more than expected, yet still feel good about the talk because you paid attention. Arrogance never wins respect. Instead, it slips quietly into the background when someone listens well and treats another's thoughts like they matter. Weapon of silence. The most powerful weapon in any difficult situation or argument is silence. You can never prove your superiority by shouting or saying harsh words. Most people panic when nothing gets said. That quiet moment feels wrong to them, so they blurt out too much. Excuses, secrets, things better left unsaid. A strong person sees stillness differently. They understand others rush to patch up silent gaps. If someone attacks or pushes with a tough question, pause before reacting. Stay flat-faced. Wait 3 full seconds while holding eye contact. This little pause will create a lot of mental pressure on the other person. They will then start thinking twice about what they said, and you will be in control of the situation. You will also notice in the office or at work that the person who is silent for the entire meeting and gives a well-thought-out suggestion at the end, his words are worth the most. Silence proves that you don't react impulsively, but rather you make a decision with a lot of thought. Real power is not in shouting. Real power is hidden in deep stillness and silence. Building self-respect. Finally, we have to accept an eternal truth. The 5 techniques I have mentioned so far are only the upper structure of your personality. The real foundation of this entire system is your self-respect. If you can't respect yourself in front of a mirror, you won't be able to earn respect from the people of the world by any means. Start strong when you move with purpose, simply because it sends a message, both outward and inward, about who you truly are. Not every gesture needs an audience. Many exist quietly, feeding quiet belief instead of loud displays. Watch how reactions follow posture, almost as if reflections shape reality. When self-image shifts subtly, so does the space around you. People rarely invent perceptions on their own. They borrow them. One day, without fanfare, recognition arrives not because you demanded it, but because you stopped doubting. I challenge you today to do a social audit for the next 7 days. Start small instead of tackling everything together. Choose one thing, maybe moving through space more gently or holding someone's gaze. Stick with it for a week. Watch quietly as the version of you that used to fade into backgrounds begins to vanish, replaced by someone steady and real. While voices crowd every corner, shouting over each other, what truly moves people isn't sound. It's silence shaped by confidence. Presence often says what words cannot. So stop being invisible. Make yourself important.